morning, y'all, and welcome to the last weekend in Faulkner in August 2020. I'll be doing part 1 of Dilsey's section 4 today, a chapter I really enjoy for a number of reasons. We get to know the extent of Dilsey and her family and how much they keep the Thompsons together on a daily basis, and how she and they have been for decades. We get to see Jason get his comeuppance, as it were. We see Ms. Q, Miss Quinton, take off and leave, and I like to fantasize that she and her mother, Katie, get together destinedly in Marseille, France, where Katie has settled down. In fact, I want to remind people, next Monday or Tuesday, I'll be doing the appendix to The Sound and the Fury that Faulkner published 20 years after he first published the novel. But it goes into extensive detail about the characters and what happened to them, and Jason as well, up to like 1933, in fact. But I digress. So I'm going to get into the text like I want to do. I'll open up my book, showing my little annotations, and also notice how the omnipotent narrator uses Ben, while the characters still continue to call him Benji. I mean, he uses Ben and Benjamin, and the characters continue to say Benji. Except for one time, I think Mrs. Thompson calls him Benji or Benjamin. But let's get into the text. Here we go. So the section opens on Easter morning. It's a rainy day, and this business is a little confusing about the wardrobe changes and that, but that is Dilsey. She goes on to change again, and we get a definition of how, she's changed over the years. And here's some common Faulkner words. I hope you've added them to your Faulkner lexicon. Know what they mean. He uses them all the time. Moribund, meaning near death. Dropsical, dropsy, that's like edema. Somnolent means drowsy. Impervious, he's kind of using a term of like water not being able to get into a landmark, but he's using it for her body, her guts. She's worn out, and so is the patina, the path around the Thompson homestead. It's been marched upon, hasn't it? Then 3 more join them. We get a real glimpse into Dilsey and her family. And Lester is he's a great character, her grandson, full of devilment. Mrs. Thompson is the mother. She's a little hysterical again. Nothing new. They don't want to dare. Dilsey doesn't want to dare wake Jason or Quinton. Have you started breakfast yet? I'll tend to that too. You better get back to bed till Jason or Lester make you fire. It's cold this morning. I love the vernacular. Profundity. Dropsical again. Hey, there's a great word. But, listen to Lester. They're talking about the broken window now. And did you? Gnome. Cross between no and ma'am. Gnome. Don't lie to me, boy. I never did it. Ask Benji if I did. I ain't studying on that window. I ain't studying on that window. It's an old Southern saying, you know, I'm not studying, I'm not thinking about that. You know, they call him Ben. Again, why Ben and Benjamin now? I suppose to show that he's his age, you know, he's a middle-aged man. Now here's Jason, always a smartass, but you better do what he says. He's the head of the household now. It's neither your place or mine, she says to Dilsey, to tell Jason what to do. And here's Jason. You've got a prize set of servants, Jason said. He helped his mother and himself to food. Did you ever have one that was worth killing? You must have had some before I was big enough to remember. Now, this is hyperbole. And at the end, when he hits Lester and threatens to kill him if he ever takes the horse out again, do you think he really means that, or do you think it's just back to business as usual? Lester's going, yes, sir, yes, sir. Now, here the tension starts to build. Who broke the window? Where is Ms. Q? They're talking about church. Go where? Jason said. Hasn't that damn show left yet? The minstrel show in Knottstown? To church, Mrs. Thompson said. The darkies are having a special Easter service. I promised Dilsey 2 weeks ago that they could get off, which means we'll eat cold dinner, Jason said, or none at all. I know it's my fault, Miss Thompson said. I know you blame me. For what? Jason said. You never resurrected Christ, did you? Okay. Lester's clueless. You know what I bet? Lester said. I bet he beat her. I bet he knocked her in the head, and now he's gone for the doctor. That's what I bet. But Jason knows that she stole the money, and he's ordering the sheriff around, trying to, right? This is Jason Thompson. He's going to get his comeuppance. Tension building again. Where's Miss Q? Where's the money? Are we going to church? Is we going to church? Lester said. Want none of my business. I ain't going to get mixed up in white folks' business. Now, the rain in the south, in this description here, the air now drove out of the southeast, broken overhead into blue patches. I can attest to that. Georgia, after it rains, boy, it's nice. Talk about honeysuckle. Benji always... Okay, so if this is Yakima-Patuff County, then north is to Memphis, and south is to Mottstown, and that's where Jason goes. There's where golf course is. But this is not just the Sound and the Fury, it's also other stories. In fact, a lot of this is, well, some of it is what we're going to be doing next Faulkner in August with Sanctuary. For example, right here, Temple, but that's next year.